Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Matt Greer Music Channel. I thought today what I would do is an updated 2020 studio overview, kind of show you guys how I've configured this room, how I've built my different stations in here. It's been a while, been a couple years, so I thought it might be fun to kind of give an update. I've done quite a bit since the last time I made a video like this, so yeah, today I'll go ahead and show you everything I've been working on in here and kind of how I put all my gear together. And if you have any questions at the end, let me know. But yeah, let's get started here. Okay, so first thing I want to show you is this lo-fi sampling station. What I've got set up here on this top row is this Korg Chaos mixer that is receiving input from this turntable. I've also got an aux plugged into the back so I can hook up, in this case, a pocket operator or really anything that uses 3.5 millimeter. I can sample into this, I can make loops on here at effects, but really it's about getting good sounds into these Roland SPs. I've got the Roland SP606, that's kind of the main brain. It has MIDI in and out, so I use it to clock these other ones, so I can bounce different samples around and everything will play on the same tempo through the pattern sequencers. SP303, SP404, all these kind of work together to bounce sounds and samples back and forth, so I might add some effects here, put it onto that, over here, back to this, whatever suits your fancy really to get the sound you want. But that's a lot of fun, and it's set up for me to be able to easily sample from lots of different sources. Also plugged in is this DeepMind 12 when I need some synths. This is a good all-arounder for leads, bass, pads, chords, anything. So yeah, that's the lo-fi sampling station. Okay, so this is the DAW-based station. Everything built around being able to record through my interface here into my DAW, and I've selected some of my key favorite synthesizers that I mostly use for that kind of recording. The Electron Rhythm, which comprises a lot of my drums, my Analog A4, which just appears on almost everything, Digitact if I need more drums than what that can do, and then this Digitone, which is just a fantastic FM synth. All of these are really good all-arounders, so that's why they're kind of set up over here. I use this for the Rhodes keys, but also just as a controller for the other things sometimes. Also here we've got a MS-20 Mini if I need like more analog leads and basses. Again, everything's hooked up there. This is my mixer controller. When I'm using my DAW, I have the mixer panel in this lower monitor, so I've got the controls right in front of that so I can see the faders, and then I put my tracks in this upper one. Let's see what else is here. I've got a mono machine. It's not hooked up right now, but it's sitting right there. So yeah, that is the DAW-based station. Okay, this is my MIDI/analog lab. The whole idea here is to be able to make tracks entirely with hardware, very MIDI and sequencer-based approach. Over here we have as the main brain this MBC 2500. This one's been modified a little bit. It's got a larger screen, thick fat pads, aftermarket stuff, a lot of mods and things on this one. But that's setting either MIDI clock to this or these effects pedals. They both receive MIDI clock. There's my computer beeping over there. And then I've got MIDI out going to this Korg ARP Odyssey, the Bass Station 2, the Moog Sub Fatty. This doesn't have MIDI, but I use that for leads sometimes. I also have for poly sounds this Audio Thingies Micro Monster. And then all of it routes into this Mackie mixing console. I do have outs that will run out to that into my DAW as well if I want to record, but sometimes I just record into a small digital recorder and just keep it 100% hardware. But yeah, that is the MIDI sequencer/analog programming station right there. Okay, finally over here, this is one of the newest stations here, but this is all built around iOS. Right now I'm running the Korg Electribe Wave app. It's probably my favorite Electribe, actually. And I'm not even an app guy, but I really like that one. But I've got the controllers hooked up, a few other small things here like the OPZ, my PO33 sampler. Got these monitors set up on stands. This desk can raise and lower electrically, so sometimes when I need The monitor is directly at ear level. I just raise it a few inches and there we go. Above that I've got a TV here for games or whatever I need to use it for. So yeah, this is the iOS station. Alright, over here just some various odds and ends. I recently built this Volca rack. If you want to see that in action, I've just put up some new videos featuring that. But it's the Volca keys, Volca bass, Volca sample. I've had just about all of them, but those remained my favorite, so I kept them. I've got an old Yamaha CP10 here, and an old Yamaha PSS 480. There is my amp combination right there, amp and head. Yeah, so there's a few extra things there. Alright, and just as kind of a final overview, none of this acoustic treatment existed last time I did one of these. So I've got 12-inch thick bass traps going from floor to ceiling in both corners here. Behind the monitors, I've got these various deflection panels, 2 on those back walls, 2 on each side for the early reflection points, 2 on the back of the room, and then I've got bass traps up in the corner in the opposite corners of the room. The room is just about square. It's not ideal for mixing, but it's pretty good for a home attempt. As you can see, I've got my monitors well spaced from the wall. I've got it to where my head sits in the center of an equilateral triangle between them. And so I get some pretty good imaging from those in this room here. Also, the frequencies are a lot less wild than they used to be. So yeah, all in all, quite a bit has been done in this space over the past few months, and I thought I would just document that and show you guys what I've done, and also catch it while it's clean, because it's not often looking like this. But if you're a producer, I'm sure you understand the struggle. As they say, a messy studio is a productive one. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. If you have any questions about anything or you want to see more about something, let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching. Bye.